It's your job. I give you money, you give me ideas.
And you never say thank you.
That's what the money is for.
Steven Universe, James Charles, YouTube, who was that one guy, Jeffree Star and the like? Yeah. Yep. The Pandora's box of completely askewed masculinity. I think that's a good term to use. It's askewed masculinity where, it's a dude and all, but due to the cultural conditioning and influences, hey, it's your life. Have at it. But this individual has an argument and that they feel needs to be addressed, and it's something that, you know what? After listening for literally a few moments, I realized, like, wait, I get why I was tagged in this. So, Mr. Androgynous over here, what do you got for us?
For you guys, because we need to talk about Scott Disick. It's oddly become socially acceptable for Scott to go around and date women who are barely legal. His
Does this strike anybody as a problem? Guys, once again, I get why I was tagged in this, because I speak of the different trajectories men and women, our lives tend to be on. Men, as we age, value increases. Women, when you're younger, your value is at its all-time high, and thusly, the male and female, there's an intersection there. And honestly, when it comes to Scott Disick, I'm gonna be real with you. He bagged and locked down the best looking Kardashian as far as I was concerned. What's her name? Is Courtney, right? Because the other one's Chloe and it's Kim. So yeah, the Courtney one, like, she was the cutest of them. Like, she was cutest of the Kardashians as far as I was concerned. So it's like, good on them. Right? Like, good on my dude. Like, I never begrudge another man's me. Like, that's so weird. But the internet tends to do this. And Keemstar, if you're unfamiliar with him, he does Drama Alert. He's a content creator up here on the platform. We're about around the same age, and he's dating a girl that's in her 20s, and in her early 20s. And you have people who are like, "Oh my goodness, this is..." Guys, in the United States of America, 18, you grown. At the age of 18, legally, grown is grown. If it's 6 months before that, hey, my guy, tell her to wait 6 months, all right? Because after 18, grown is grown. But there is this sentiment on the internet: if somebody is more than 2 seconds older than the individual that they're in the relationship with, regardless if they're consenting adults or not, then that's somehow a problem. And sit down. Mountains out of molehills, all right? Like, of all the things to concern yourself with, two consenting adults should never, nowhere, ever be close to on that list, all right? And, I mean, shoot, she bad. Like, Scott Disick been beaten down bad pussy for the past, like ever since he became a somewhat of a name, somewhat known. And so it's like, congratulations to him. It just is what it is, like, go about your life. As long as it's consenting adults, there's like, barely legal is only a term that applies in porn, and that is just, once again, to describe that, she gets turned 18 2 weeks ago, but 18's 18, and it is what it is, all right? So this is once again, a huge a huge thing that really the feminine, because in in that mindset, in that mentality, in the feminine mindset mentality, you know, women and children, like women and children are literally the exact same thing, and thusly that maturity level, she can always project that low level of maturity onto anything that she wants, because you know she is most commonly associated with the feminine, right? So thusly, when it comes to our androgynous individual here, talking about how we need to talk about, I can't, I don't think I can do a voice and be cool with that, be cool with the TOS. But yeah, oh, we need to talk about this guy who likes to date barely legal, barely. You could just scratch all that. Legal, grown is grown. Let's keep going. Let's see what else is here, because this is a very short clip.
Latest teenage girlfriend is 18 years younger than this father of.
So not even 18 years old, just 18 years younger. Yeah, your point. Like, it's so, oh my goodness, it's so strange to hear those who should have focuses on other things, right? You know what I'm saying? Like guys, because as guys, our thing is more things than people. So to have this overabundance of guys who are so focused on people really just, you know, blows my mind. And before you sit here and say, Jay, you focus on people, not particularly, because every video is different. I don't focus on one person for every damn video. No, I'm always throwing you guys something new, throwing you curveballs and shit. So yeah, this is completely fine. Props to Scott Disick for keeping his schmeat wet on some fire ass, you know what I'm saying, very, very, very fun young lady. And who gives a shit other than these weirdos?
3. It's pretty sick, the pattern that Scott is showing, so I hope he settles down sometimes.
Why? Androgynous friend of ours? Why? Why does what this man does with his schmeat have any, like, the only reason I'm doing this video, only reason I know you exist, dude, is because I got tagged in it. And I'm just like, and it gives me an opportunity to really just tell the fucking internet to mind its own fucking business when it comes to consenting adults. Like, it comes to the kid shit, or the weirdly unraveling Chris Chan situation, where it's like, oh yeah, which involves the vulnerable, you know, then like by all means attack. But when it comes to adults, like, yo, get the fuck out of everybody's business. And this is coming from a guy who's dated, you know, 20 girls 20 years younger than him. Well, yeah, just about, yeah. About like 14, like 15, 16 years younger than me, as you know what I'm saying, adult J. And the deal is that it's a reason why I blame Steven Universe for a lot of nutty shit, and that's because young girls are just like if you ain't, like, man, if they didn't think they had it back in the 40s and 50s, it is and not having it is not even the start of what the cultural conditioning has done to generations of young women and young men, unfortunately, or you know, quote unquote young androgynous, you know. So guys, with that being said, we're gonna bring this one to an end. Yeah, let's go back to Scott Disick and the chick, because, you know, we like women that actually like, hold on, being women, and she seems like she likes being a woman. So yeah, no, good on you, Scott. Nobody's mad, nobody's hating except for this guy. But who's this guy, right? So with that being said, we're gonna bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff, if you like it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. We'll get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like, on the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Patreon as well. Links in the description. Actually, go in the description box and do damage and speak. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. This is what? Like, oh, she's barely 18. Like, she's barely legal. Like, stop. Just stop, yo. Internet. Cut it the fuck out, okay? Consenting adults are consenting adults. But you may disagree. You might be worried about what the next person is doing with their junk that you're never gonna interact with in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, let me know in the comments, alright? And until the next one.
Jimmy, you're thinking with your dick.
I am not thinking with my dick.
Yes, you are.
No, I just think that
Put
she's
your dick away.
she's an emotional,
Jim.
interesting, caring girl.
Jimmy, that's your dick talking.